Hey everybody, Chad McNabb driving here in East Tennessee, and right now I'm in West Knoxville on Westland Drive, as a matter of fact. Very close to Farragut too, right here, almost pretty much in Farragut. And right next to Fort Loudon Lake over here. Excuse me. This is a very fast growing area. West Knoxville, in Knox County. Drive up in this subdivision right here. So you give you an example of some of the housing being built right here. Of course, these probably are, I would say, $700,000, $800,000 houses. And I would say, yeah, definitely in that range. Especially depending on what neighborhood of Knoxville you're going to build in. How far in town, how far out of town, what part of town. Definitely here in West Knoxville and Farragut, Hardin Valley, we'll have some more higher priced houses. And then we'll have some subdivisions here, private gated, with multi-million-dollar houses in them. Westland Oaks is the name of that one, subdivision. Instead, if you turn left there, you go back out to, you run into North Shore Drive. And North Shore Drive has all kinds of really nice subdivisions on it for miles and miles. Next to the lake, Tennessee River. Big apartment complexes out here too. Got an East Tennessee Children's Hospital West Campus over here on my left. Starting to build some new retail. There's a Dunkin' Donuts going in. Of course, right over here, if you get on, this is the Interstate 140. It'll take you back to Interstate 40, just a couple miles to my left, and then or go right about 10 miles to the Knoxville Airport. And then about a mile or two from here is North Shore Drive exit, and right there off North Shore Drive is a lot of new retail that's been there. Target, Publix. Big apartment complex, a big subdivision there to North Shore Town Center. And like I said, you have all kinds of subdivisions over there next to the lake. Traymore Village, it looks like condos and maybe houses too. Even this way on Westland Drive, all the way from here to where you about run back into North Shore Drive near Lake Shore Park. There's a nice big farm, still a farm over here. A little bit of, but the kind of land's very few and far in between over here in this part of town. Hardin Valley has some, which is on the other side of Interstate 40. But I said, you have a lot of nice subdivisions, all houses all the way through Westland Drive through here too. A Lots Elementary School. There's a nice subdivision there. Right here is Getty's View Country Club and subdivisions and houses. There's definitely multi-million-dollar houses over here in Getty's View. And here's the golf course on my left. Row field. Then, of course, Kingston Pike is just a couple of miles to my left, too. And Kingston Pike is your major commercial road in Knoxville. It's where you got all kinds of shopping, entertainment on Kingston Pike. West Town Mall, which is the main mall here. And then you have Turkey Creek Shopping Center back in Farragut, which is not it's not on Kingston Pike, but it's very close to Kingston Pike. Here is, I think this is Ebenezer Road. This will take you back over to the right, back over to the North Shore. A lot of nice housing back this way. And then, like I said, turn here and go a couple miles and you'll be back on Kingston Pike. I think I just seen where Knox County's population for just hit, according to the Census Bureau, hit 500,000 last year. So now Knox County's at a 500,000 population. It's really the past 3 years is probably the most it's ever grown in a 3-year period. Of course, a lot of that due to a lot of people moving here from other states because of the pandemic. Relocating. There's a lot of job opportunities here, but also, of course, you can work from home now. A lot of jobs. Here's a new complex over here, shopping, retail, and a big apartment complex. Right here. Called the Crescent at Ebenezer apartment complex. Yeah, you will have a mix of some older houses through here too, and newer subdivisions, both. Called Bridlewood Westland. Charles Way. Charlestown Landing. Of course, there's Westland Manor. Of course, you're in East Tennessee, so you're Appalachian Ridge and Valley region, so a lot of Westland Creek. We'll have these valleys with ridge in between ridges, so I mean you do have areas of level land, but you're going to have a lot of housing on hillsides too here in East Tennessee. West Hampton. Some of these are older communities right here, older housing. Of course, Knoxville grew west, White Oak, from downtown Knoxville originally, and then it's grown west. Mostly the biggest growth has been to the west. Westland Forest. North Knoxville too is a big part of Knoxville too. Over there you have Fountain City neighborhood, old North Knoxville, and then a couple communities outside of the Knoxville. Powell and Halls over there are really starting to grow too. They're both located, well, Powell is located right off of I-75, and then Halls is a few miles to the east. Halls borders Fountain City neighborhood in Knoxville. Now here I'm gonna turn. This is my railroad here. I'm gonna turn left. This will take you to straight to West Town Mall, which is your major mall in Knoxville. Got your Apple store over here. All your other kind of stores, typical mall stores. Tesla dealerships behind the mall. There's Dean Hill. It's a big apartment complex, the Grove at Dean Hill here. All right. Big apartment complex over on my left, the Eberly. Alright. Coming up right here on my left, just a little bit to the left down this guy up on top of the hill right here, so you can't see it. When we go back downhill, it's going to be West Town Mall. Of course, that's the thing, Knoxville, you don't have your super luxury kind of stores like a Nordstrom or a Macy's, those kind of stores. But almost all your other kind of stores you got here in Knoxville, Apple store, those kind of stores are all here in Knox County. Probably going to be a little hard to see because the sun is coming from that direction late in the evening. Then you got another big shopping complex over here on my right. You got yeah, they're closed. Kohl's over here. Publix grocery store, I think No Food City, right there. Texas Roadhouse, Chick-fil-A. Now I'm coming here is Kingston Pike. This is your major street here in Knoxville. This will take you all the way into downtown Knoxville into the University of Tennessee. There's the Gallery Shopping Center. Olive Garden over here. IHOP, so they renovated out IHOP. I like that McDonald's right design. That's like old school McDonald's there. Some nice, got Bonefields Grill coming up here on the right. Some other nice restaurants, Calhoun's, which is a local barbecue restaurant, and I think they have some other couple different restaurants under some, I think, different names too. Right here is Brasileiro's. It's a Brazilian restaurant, or they break. I think you got all those different kinds of meat. All you can. I don't know if it's all you can eat, but I think it might be. And then P.F. Chang's is right there too, beside it. Now we're coming up to the Whole Foods here in Knoxville. Like I said, Knoxville does have some good shopping. And there's your Whole Foods right here. What else is in there? Jimmy John's Alumni Hall, which is a University of Tennessee related store. REI, Recreational Equipment Incorporated. Gotta watch this little road right here when it rains hard. It's down in this it's down in this hole here. So you got this little ditch right here. So if it rains hard, sometimes it floods out. Right here's another. A lot of hotels over here. Then there's some office buildings right over here on my right. Get what the name of this development is. So you're about 5 miles from downtown Knoxville right here. Maybe a little bit more. Something like 5 miles, 5-6 miles. So there's part of that development. So the offices, office building and hotels. Got a Twin Peaks restaurant there too. And Krispy Kreme's right over here on my right. This is back. This is keep on going straight right here. It's North Shore Road again. I'll take you back all the way to the beginning of the North Shore Road, and that goes back, like I said, for many miles next to the river in Fort Loudon Lake. I'm gonna get back. There's some right here a little bit more, I guess you call them boutique shops, coming up on this section of Kingston Pike. Go over here too and do a video downtown. Of course, they're building a new minor league baseball stadium downtown and next to the old city. New apartments and retail going to be there too. And then hopefully the University of Tennessee, they're talking about building a new big retail complex, nightlife kind of thing, like the Battery Atlanta Braves have at their new baseball stadium, Truist Park, next to the the football stadium for the University of Tennessee, Neyland Stadium, of course, the world famous Neyland Stadium. They want to build a big retail and nightlife, restaurants, hotel there, where there's a parking garage next to the stadium, next to the Tennessee River. And they're also the city of Knoxville is wanting to build a pedestrian bridge to go from there to the south side of the river. So this is the evening time, so traffic, it's not that bad this time. During the daytime hours, work hours, oh yeah, Kingston Pike is very busy. Like I said, you got some boutique shopping coming up here, and there's some brand, I think some brand name ones too. Over here on my right is Cherokee Country Club. It's a very prestigious old school country club, golf course with the country club the building is set right on top of the ridge overlooking the Tennessee River. There's some, like I said, there's some of those kind of boutique shopping stores right here. Cycle Bar, Lululemon, right there. Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop. Nothing But Cakes. Those are good. I've had some of those before. You can get little mini ones too. You can see right here, Kingston Pike definitely is good. But like I said, you also have other Broadway, North Knoxville, Fountain City has a lot of shopping, Clinton Highway. I'll just keep filming until I get to the University of Tennessee. Right now I'm about 2 or 3 miles from the university, and then about another mile or two to downtown. Another fresh market over there. Now this is coming up here is the old school Cherokee Hills subdivision. It's got a lot of nice old school houses over here. A lot of them's been renovated. Some of them, definitely some of these are going to be multi-million-dollar houses, especially the bigger ones. Got a nice big median that runs through the main road with a walking path in the median and a park next to the Tennessee River. See a lot of nice old school housing, but a lot of it's been renovated. And just right over here to the right is the Tennessee River. Part of the Dogwood Trail. Right up here at this red light is where you turn off to Cherokee Boulevard. That's got the median with a walking path in it right here. But Dogwood Festival, that's held every spring here in Knoxville to show the beautiful flowers and trees of Knoxville on different neighborhoods. Several different neighborhoods have them. See it, but right there's the Tennessee River. It's kind of hard to see these trees blocking. Maybe right there. And on the other side of the river is the University of Tennessee Hospital. This is your major trauma hospital in Knoxville. But coming right there is the University of Tennessee. Just a mile or two past that's downtown Knoxville. But this is going to be the end of this video. Driving to West Knoxville and some retail, residential and retail, especially out here on Kingston Pike. But if you want to see more of these videos, just comment below, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching this video.